I've tested dozens of airport hacks across hundreds of flights, and these are the few that actually work, cost nothing, and save real time. These airport hacks help you move faster, stay calmer, and avoid the small mistakes that quietly ruin travel days. The first hack is a simple smartphone trick I use on every single flight, and most travelers still have no idea it exists. Just text yourself your airline code and flight number straight from your ticket or confirmation email before leaving home. On most modern phones, that flight number instantly turns into a clickable link with live flight information. Tap it, and you'll see real-time status updates like gate changes, delays, arrival time, and even baggage claim details. This trick works on both iPhone and Android, and it gives you live flight updates without downloading any airline apps at all. It shows your gate number, boarding time, arrival updates, and even baggage claim details, all updating automatically in real time. This is especially helpful before leaving home, so you can spot delays early instead of finding out after arriving at the airport. And if someone is picking you up, texting them your flight number lets them track your arrival without constantly messaging you. Because the link updates live, they'll always know exactly where your plane is and when you'll actually land. I've been using this on every trip for over a year, and it's one of the simplest travel habits I'll never stop using. The second airport secret uses another built-in phone tool that can quietly save you from unexpected baggage fees. Most modern smartphones include a built-in measuring tool that lets you check your bag size before leaving home. Measure the height, width, and depth of both your carry-on suitcase and your personal item once they're fully packed. This matters because airlines are getting stricter, and oversized personal items often get reclassified as carry-ons. When that happens, your actual carry-on may be forced into checked baggage, often with expensive last-minute fees. Checking bag size at home avoids surprises, protects your luggage, and keeps you from paying fees you didn't expect. The next airport secret has nothing to do with packing. It's about using arrival and departure lanes strategically to avoid traffic. During busy mornings, departure lanes often turn into parking lots, while arrival lanes stay surprisingly calm and underused. If traffic is backed up, get dropped off at arrivals instead, then take the elevator or escalator up one level inside. This works especially well early in the morning, when far fewer flights are landing compared to departing. The trick also works in reverse when you land. Have your ride meet you upstairs at departures instead. Using the quieter level saves time, avoids traffic officers rushing you, and makes pickups far less stressful. The next airport secret uses Google Maps in a way most travelers never think to try: inside airports. Many major airports have detailed indoor maps showing gates, shops, lounges, and services before you even arrive. You can even check walking times between gates, helping you decide if you have time to grab coffee or relax. This prevents rushing across terminals or missing out on better food options hiding just a few minutes away. And here is a bonus tip. If you want quiet without lounge access, most airports have a small chapel or meditation room. They're free, usually empty, and perfect for a break when the rest of the terminal feels loud and chaotic. One of the most common airport mistakes happens at the gate: confusing departure time with the actual boarding time. If your flight departs at 7:30 and you arrive at the gate at 7:15, you've probably already missed boarding. Domestic flights often begin boarding 30 to 40 minutes early, while international flights can start boarding even sooner. Once the gate doors close, they rarely reopen, no matter how close you are or how politely you ask. The easiest way to avoid this is setting a phone alarm at least 1 hour before departure time. This lets you relax, grab food, or take a short break without constantly worrying about missing your flight. But arriving at the gate too early can actually work against you, especially on full flights with limited overhead space. Gate agents start planning carry-on enforcement early, and the first bags they inspect belong to people waiting longest. Sitting at the gate hours ahead of time basically volunteers you for extra scrutiny during boarding. A smarter approach is arriving closer to boarding, once agents are focused on moving the line efficiently. This reduces bag checks, lowers stress, and helps you blend into the natural boarding flow. The goal isn't rushing or waiting forever. It's timing your arrival so the system works in your favor. If you need to check a bag or speak to an agent, this next airport secret can save you a surprising amount of time. Always line up closest to the business or priority desk, even if you're flying economy. When priority agents finish with status passengers, they often pull from the nearest economy line next. This means you can get processed faster without cutting lines or needing elite status. An added bonus is that priority desk agents are usually more experienced and efficient with problems. Just make sure you stay in the correct economy line, unless you actually hold a premium or priority ticket. You might have noticed we haven't talked much about airport security yet, and that's because things are changing fast. New scanners, digital IDs, and updated procedures are quietly reshaping how security works at many airports. Some of these changes make screening faster, while others require travelers to pay closer attention than before. This is why airport security has become its own topic, and why preparation matters more than ever. Understanding what's coming helps you move faster, avoid mistakes, and stay in control at the checkpoint. We'll break down those security changes next, so you're ready before your next trip even begins. Airport security isn't just about rules. It's designed to manage massive crowds quickly while minimizing risk for everyone. Baggage is processed separately, ensuring a smooth flow for travelers and staff. Prepared travelers move faster, make fewer mistakes, and rarely get pulled aside for additional screening. This preparation mindset applies whether you're flying domestic, international, solo, or with family. Knowing the system lets you stay calm, confident, and in control, even when the airport feels chaotic. And once security feels predictable, the entire travel experience becomes lighter and far less stressful. TSA rules aren't just about security. They're designed to keep thousands of people moving efficiently through a very tight space. When travelers understand the process, security becomes predictable instead of stressful or chaotic. Once you start noticing how airports actually operate, small decisions become easier, and crowded terminals feel far less overwhelming. Most stress at airports comes from uncertainty, not delays. Knowing what's happening around you changes everything. Frequent travelers aren't rushing. They're reading patterns, timing movements, and avoiding friction before it even appears. These small habits quietly save time, reduce stress, and make airports feel predictable instead of chaotic. That's the difference between guessing your way through an airport and moving with intention, awareness, and confidence from start to finish. Once these systems make sense, the entire travel day feels lighter, calmer, and far more manageable. From check-in to boarding, understanding how airports flow keeps you one step ahead of the crowd. These aren't shortcuts. They're awareness tricks most travelers never think to use. Your next trip feels smoother, simpler, and more predictable, because confusion is no longer part of the airport experience. When you understand how airports really work, every step, from curb to gate, starts to feel controlled instead of chaotic. Most travelers react to problems as they appear, but prepared travelers move ahead of them before they ever happen. Rules may change, systems may evolve, but preparation keeps you moving confidently through any airport, anywhere. Before your next trip, watch the video on screen, and it breaks down airport rules that quietly decide whether your journey stays smooth or stressful.